Recognize game. Good morning and good afternoon. We're your hosts, Kevin and Pacheco.
Kevin and Romero.
Hey, game recognize game. What it do?
Game.
Hey, game recognize game.
Game.
Hey, game recognize game.
Game.
Hey, game recognize game.
Game.
And we back, baby. Subscribe to the Bromancing Live YouTube channel and follow us at Bromancing Live on Instagram. And without further ado, let the Bromancing begin. Hey, bro. Congrats to us, fellas. It's our 1 year anniversary.
That's it. That is true. 1
year anniversary sluts right here, baby.
Hey, we're all one sluts. Let's go.
Yo, thank you for staying, listening to us. It's been 1 year. Like, we can't believe it. We're like 30 episodes in. 31, actually.
4 seasons in.
4 seasons in.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's
it's crazy.
insane.
But it feels like not too long ago that we started doing this, bro. And you know what, bro? Bro, step into my time capsule, dog, and we'll go back. No. Better than that, bro. Get up on my DeLorean and let's get it up to 88, bro, and let's go back in time to when we recorded our first episode.
No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bromancing Live podcast, also the BL podcast. I'm Juan Pacheco, and this is my boy right here.
Hi, what's up? I'm Kevin Romero. And yeah, we're just going to be co-hosting this thing together.
And
yeah, we just gave it a go, you know. It's really like we said in the beginning, it's just us kind of just talking about,
I feel like we have the
what's
chemistry.
going
I feel
on.
like we got the chemistry rolling. We just got to get like...
I feel like we finished each other's
sucking
sandwich.
dicks.
Okay.
Oh, that's awkward.
That was not definitely.
Because I remember finishing your dick one time. No, ever gonna finish that dick? No. Oh my god, bro! You can tell those guys did not get laid.
Definitely not at all.
Yeah.
Not even a pee-pee touch
not
at
like,
all.
Not like
I'll tell you
now.
The day.
Not like
Whoa, I've gotten a pee-pee touch. Okay.
I've been banging left and right. It's expensive, but I've been doing it.
Yeah,
Have I been paying for it? No.
And I've been their support system. Okay.
Hey, sex sells, baby. No.
As it always does. It always does. But man, bro, that's so crazy how we sounded, dude. You know, it's funny, like hearing my voice. I just like it was our first time us listening, so we weren't able to hear ourselves. But when we heard the recording, though, I just heard myself. I was like, God damn, I sound like that? Like, y'all don't tell me nothing? I sound so weird, dude.
Really,
like, it sounded so funny. Like, but I even heard, like, the nervousness in my voice, dude.
Same, bro. I was so shy. I was so low.
Right?
Like,
compared to, like, how we are now, like, so much energy in me.
yeah, we're a little used to it. We're a little used to it, but...
No.
Yep.
Dude, but do you remember all the that we had to like edit out, all the likes that we had to edit out?
I don't remember.
I mean that stuff still happens. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and we just got a good guy behind the motherboard, baby.
And you'll never know. But man, dude, we were a mess, dude. Honestly, a mess.
We were a mess, bro, but we got a good crew, dog. And speaking of the crew, we got one back.
Yeah.
We got our first groupie.
He was our first
entourage, first fact checker.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a lot of things to put on your resume. Don't forget to put that down, all right?
I need that, dog.
That's how Walmart got me, bro.
That's how we got you.
They were like, we need this guy.
We need a fact checker. We just need somebody to check this.
Yeah. It's in stocks, though. I was like, what?
Yeah, you just check the facts and the stocks, bro.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Yeah, you were the first one with us, dude.
I was, dude. I was in the bed. I remember when you guys were filming it. It was like
Brian,
Sergio,
you.
all of us. It was
I think even bro.
And we didn't have Eloy.
Yeah.
We
We didn't have Eloy. She wasn't there. She came on more later.
She did help out though, but she wasn't just able to come.
Yeah, I mean, I baptized.
No.
I came up with the name.
You did? She did. She did come up with the name.
Didn't you do the art?
We threw stuff at her. No.
Wait, I think we gave her an idea.
The art is not me.
We threw stuff at her.
Don't frame me like that.
I thought you did the art.
That's a homie fine, all right, bro? And he hold it down. He made us look good.
By the way, his name is Steven. We have not said his name this whole time.
I am Steven.
My bad, dude. You know, because we call you the bro, the homie. I forget, man.
Dude,
bad.
I even forgot at one point. I was like, wait, who am I?
I'm not even gonna introduce myself. I'm just a fat checker.
Forgot how emo on us. Who am I? Who even am I these days?
I became-
No, he's been taking philosophy.
Yeah,
that's
I became
why.
a philosopher. But I was saying, what am I?
Nice. You're asking the real questions.
be or
Yeah.
not
You're
to
asking the
be.
real questions.
What is belief? You know?
Oh my god.
What is it to believe,
no,
dude?
that's a
Oh,
lot too much.
man. No, but it's crazy, bro. Like to seeing how we've grown to right now.
Yeah.
Like to think about it, we started literally in my room. And we're finishing in my room. Yes,
Nice.
this is the last podcast.
No,
No,
I was like,
please.
wait.
I'm packing it on. Just kidding.
I got nothing going for myself, bro.
Guys,
Please.
it's over, dog. Just kidding. Just
Too much
kidding.
work to stop right now.
Sorry about that. Sorry about
This
that.
is the day
Oh
we
my God.
die.
I was just testing it out, just testing the water, see what's happening. Huh?
And even if you're in the hospital, you still gotta show up to podcast, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring the,
You could be
the
having a
equipment?
surgery and you just get the surgeon as a guest.
No, seriously.
He'll be your guest.
We'll take the mic all the way.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean-
oh shit, drop something.
I mean, now we have a studio sort of type of.
Star Studio, it's still in
We're
my
still
room.
working on it. It's a work in progress.
Still a work in
Yeah.
progress.
I like it a lot. Like I like the hats on the top. Well, you can't really see it.
I
But
like-
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hats a lot.
I like
Thank
seeing
you, bro.
it. It looks different, bro. We gotta add some stuff, but it looks
Yeah,
different.
yeah, we still
Yeah.
gotta add more to the wall.
It just costs money. Oh.
Yeah, hey, Trump should know. Trump should know, dude. You know what I mean? Building a wall takes some money.
Takes a lot of money.
So we gotta get some money on this thing. But it's good for right now. It's good setting, good for photos. Y'all want to come through? You know, we'll charge whatever's. But it's definitely good.
Anyways, bro, hey, let's do what we do best, bro. And give me that drum roll. Give me that infamous drum roll, Kev. So usually we do bro codes, bro, but like we always do bro codes, but like I feel like we never talk about what happens when you break the bro code, you know?
Oh.
So
Okay.
today's what we're gonna do.
It's a special one
Yeah,
for being anniversary.
Our anniversary. We're gonna talk about what happens when the bro code is broken, dog.
Right.
What do you guys think? I want you guys. I want to hear what you guys think, and then I'll let you know. I want to hear from everyone except Brian. Go ahead. No, I'm just kidding.
Easy. Death.
That should be upon you.
That's upon you.
You sign a blood
That's
contract
right.
when you get into
Yeah.
a bro.
Now, when you break a bro code, you go walking down the town, and everybody's gonna be throwing
Shame.
rocks and shaming
Game
that
of Thrones,
shit.
Game of Thrones, baby.
Shame.
Shame.
Oh, spoiler, bro.
Thou
Spoilers.
should not break.
Spoilers, dude.
I mean, dude, if you haven't seen it at this point, you're not
Yeah,
gonna see
you're
it.
not gonna see it,
You're not
dog,
gonna
yeah.
see it.
That's
You're that
true.
1% that hasn't seen it, and you're gonna keep being that 1%.
Step it up.
All right, so
Step it
1%. Back on.
It's a good show.
But that's what happened. But I know. What do you think? What happened?
You seen Sons of Anarchy?
Oh my
What
god.
happened? Oh, wait.
No, I'm just
Wait.
kidding.
Oh, because you know what I was thinking? Oh,
When you get with his tattoo in the back.
yeah,
right?
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
It just
Nah,
burned
but
a tattoo.
real talk, you just shunned the bro, dog. He's been shunned. He goes to the wilderness. Whatever happens to him, you know, like
I think.
it's in God's hand now, bro. Like he was in your hands, but he broke the code.
Right there,
So you gotta give it to a higher power, which is Brodus
Oh my God.
and Brucifer, and you know, like let them handle it. You know,
Bruiser.
bros are brosive. You know, you
Que
let
te
them.
perdone
It's
Dios.
there. It's in his hands now, dog.
That is a god. That is a god, Brucifer. I've seen the statue.
Yeah, dude.
No, but that's a little stream. We're going a little stream. I think there's certain rules that are like could be possible as like friendship breaking
So
for sure.
So certain codes have certain
Certain- yeah.
consequences.
Certain
Okay.
consequences. I think like little small things like a bro should always
Say,
spot it,
bless
bro.
you. Oh,
Oh,
when he sneezes, nah,
right? When he's a bro should like spot it, bro. Like if you can't spot, it's cool. Like I'm not gonna not talk to you because you didn't give me my set my squirt
Well,
from
yeah,
you.
it depends. Like it's like, oh, hey, can you spot me for $1? And then the guy's like, no. And it's like, all right, we're done. We're not friends no more. You're too
You
bro.
right.
You're not a bro anymore. It's like, come
I don't
on.
want you in my life.
If you can't support me,
Yeah.
I'm just not
It's
gonna
like,
deal with
come
this.
on,
I feel like you're allowed to be
Boundaries
moody.
right there.
You're allowed to be petty, but you can't just like shun him because he didn't like spot you. You know,
Right.
Maybe the bro's going through a hard time too.
I don't know
I
about
get it.
petty either.
Nah, be
Like,
petty, dog.
like-
Hey, being petty,
I don't know,
being
maybe-
petty is fun. Trust, nah.
Yeah.
Big trust, baby. Whoop whoop.
Woo, we
Oh,
out
man.
here.
I think what Steven says is that he has standards for his bros.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right?
Depends what bro breaks what.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's a hard thing, and even then, like you have to consider it. Like, be like, all right, how far is our broship or our friendship been forever? You know,
Hard.
if it's been forever, if it's something you could pass it, or if it's something you could pass by it or not. But I mean, like, because you don't want to throw all that friendship away, all that you have with them, the bond.
And I think he also.
What is bond?
I think it might.
I
think it might also depend on who your bro was when you started hanging out with him, because if he was like already like not a great bro,
that's
like
true.
you can't fucking expect him to be this great bro afterwards. So it's like
it's hard to change people.
yeah, like,
I don't blame.
Guys, bros can change. Bros can change.
Bros can change, but if they don't,
like
don't hold it up to them.
Probably, yeah.
You know what you were signing up to.
One can only take so much, am I right?
That's true.
Yeah, one can only let so many rules or so many codes be broken, and then just still be friends with that person.
That's very true.
Right.
But I don't know. So I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel like guys get over things easier.
Yeah. That's true. I'm not the petty type to really hold grudges or to hold anything because I don't like holding stuff.
Right. Because
I would get over it quickly.
Yeah, because that makes you like a bitter person. If you hold a grudge, it's just like there's no point. Like you like I thought about it like this way. Like you have a jar and you fill that with whatever positive or negative thing you want to put it. You put too much negative, you're not gonna have like any positive left over, and it's just gonna just bounce off, and it's gonna be hard to empty that one jar because you have all these negative things in it, and it's just like it's not the person you want to be. Yeah. You know, like you want to like enjoy life, be happy about it.
I think it shortens your life if anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a person, it
doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good, bro. It's not a good trait to have.
It's very hard,
and it sucks because some people like don't notice it, or you try to be like no, like, right. Like okay, man.
But like the big thing is like it's okay to not be okay. You know, like just because you have a bunch of negative things, that doesn't mean that I'm saying like, oh, people who have negative jars is a terrible person. Like, no, that's wrong. Like, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to understand that you have negative things, but the main thing you have to understand is you could have to take it out. You know, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna help you out in the long run.
That's true.
It's a small pain for a big happiness at the end.
That's true. Wow, you really are becoming a philosopher, aren't you?
Dude,
really spitting him out there, dude.
I haven't seen that class.
Hey, buddy, but you're taking that class.
That's right.
That's true, dude.
Wait, have you heard of that philosopher? They just recently discovered him. His name is Sagundis.
Sagundis?
Yeah, Sagundis.
Sagundis?
Was there a joke in there?
Was that a joke?
Was there a joke in there?
So you're telling me he was Gundis before they knighted him Sir?
Sir Gundis. Oh my god.
Stupid joke. It's Sagundis, but it's you ask, oh really, Sagundis? Who's that? It's just like Sagundis nuts.
So I went up to
it's one of the nuts one, huh?
So my bad. My bad, guys.
Forever.
I left.
You got one more. And then you're done. I was just kidding.
No.
That's good. I liked it. I loved it. That was a funny one.
Hey, so my bad, guys. I left the DeLorean on, and Brian just traveled back in time to 5th grade to get that joke.
That was quick.
My gosh, bro. Yeah. I like the effort though, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I like that
but
one.
I feel like in general, you guys just get over things because like somebody can do something kind of bad for, I guess, a girl's standards. You guys just still laughing about
it. Look, I
would have given it to you, Brian, if the delivery was better. And don't hype him.
Sorry to interrupt, but I mean, like, I love puns. I live for puns.
I love
They're
puns
super
too.
funny.
I love your puns.
I know the worst part is like,
I love Steven's puns.
Exactly.
I loved your fun, Brian, but Steven just got some, some puns of him.
No, I mean but that's the thing. Like,
he knows comedic timing, you know.
It overwent my head. Like I was just like, sorry, Gandhi. Like
I think you said it too fast or something. I don't know. I didn't.
Okay, bro, I'm not a comedian. Back up.
You laughed before you said the joke.
But it was good.
I think he did deliver the punchline fast enough too, because he was like Sagundis, and then we were like,
why are we analyzing my bullshit? Just move on.
You don't do that shit, right, bro? You leave the puns to Steven, dog. No.
He's a punk guy. Right?
I can't be dethroned.
He couldn't be a punter for a football team, so he became a punk guy.
So I became a punter. I became a punter.
He took the T out of it and just. That's it, baby.
But a good effort. Always good.
Yeah, A for effort.
Good stuff, right?
A plus, bro.
Hey, bro, we love you,
A
bro.
plus plus plus.
We love
Look how
you.
mad he is.
Oh my god.
All right, next time on analyzing jokes.
Jokes, come back and won't answer. No, but now that we get past that.
So that was Brand's comedic corner. Go on.
Going back, I feel like I don't know. I feel like girls don't get over certain things that guys do very easily. Like with my guy friends, I feel more comfortable fucking up.
Right.
Because he'll be like, oh, dude, like, it doesn't matter. Or like, oh, yeah, it was just this one time. Like, it happens.
Right.
Or like, oh, just forget about it. Like, it happened yesterday. Who cares? As opposed to like girls, they'll hold it. And it's not necessarily because they hold grudges or something. It just, I think it hurts more.
Right.
From coming from a girl. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I agree. I see what you're trying to go with. Like, guys, we really don't hold grudges. Yeah, like you said, we can get over
just
quick.
So whatever.
Yeah, it's like, we'll be mad maybe like a few hours or something, and maybe an hour, not even that, but then
few minutes,
it's
probably.
like, yeah, right, and it's just like quick, and we're like, hey, bro, you doing something?
It goes back to that one thing where it's like, how they have like the picture where it says like a girl and a girl wearing the same outfit. And they're like, oh, you son of a gun. Or like, oh, like, they hate each other. And then when the guy wears the same shirt as another guy, he's like, hey, dude, same shirt. Nice.
TJ Maxx?
Dude, yeah. That happened to me
Marshall,
with a coworker. I saw him with the same shirt. And legit, like, I told him I saw him and I was like, oh, you Target? He's like, yeah. And we're like, oh, sweet. And then they took a picture of us and we're like chilling, like happy and stuff.
See, look, you make the best out of a little, not even a situation, just a coincidence.
Yeah. And you guys are so happy about it. And I feel like that's a trait that I do want to like stake it into me.
Established.
Right.
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know, being a girl and having all of these grudges or expecting to have all of these things stuck inside is like so exhausting, and it's just like, I don't want to care. Yeah. I just don't want to care.
The way I see it is like, like you basically live like tomorrow's the last day, and if tomorrow's the last day, would you really want to hold on to that grudge? Like just let it go.
The thing is, people can't see that, bro. They're like so like stuck up on themselves. They don't realize that. They can't see that.
True.
That's true.
But like the sucky part is like, if it is the last day, then that's the thing that scares me
They're willing to go to the grave, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're willing to go to the grave holding that grudge. They don't want to bury the hatchet.
What bro code would be that one thing that you would die and be like, yeah, I'll still hold it.
Yeah, so I kind of mentioned it when I sneeze and they don't say bless you. No.
Oh, so we're dead to you then. Okay.
Y'all, dog. No.
You're taking this podcast on your own then?
Taking it on the road. Taking it on the road. The Bromobile. No. Hold on, real quick though. Yeah. Let's go back. Because I was thinking, do you know the holding the grudge thing? I've had like, I don't know like how it seems from your like y'all's perspective. I want to get like y'all's perspective on it. Right. But I've had relationships where like they go south, and it's like male relationships, females too, but whatever. But like most of like I've had close friends where like stuff happens, right?
Right.
I do get mad, I get sad and whatever, because it's a homie I lost, but I don't hold a grudge on it. I just dust it off. I'm like, look, bro, I acknowledge what happened. You did your thing. It's like I can't change the past.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold you to like how we were before, but I'm not gonna hate you. You're right there. I'm not gonna hate you. If I see you, we have the same friend group, and you're around the area. I'm gonna say what's up to you. I'm gonna show you my respect, but I'm not gonna hate you. Because that's time that I don't have for you, dog.
Exactly, because there's no point in investing that time when it's not gonna get you anything, to be honest.
That's
like
true.
I don't see it that way. Like
the most you'll get is like being sad about it or being like more mad or stressing yourself out.
Okay. So then let me rephrase that question. What would be what bro code would it have to be broken in order for you to kind of cut that person out of your life because it's not worth the effort?
Most likely there's only a couple that come to my head. The first one is like the obvious one, like when you get at your homie's girl. I think that one, like if that happens, like it's like, bro, like it's unspeak of, there is terms like if she was like a ex from like a long time ago or something, or like she cheated on him with her bro, like like there's terms, but most likely like you're cut off.
Okay.
Also, like maybe like he sleeps with like your sister or something, as I'm thinking.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say family type.
Family, something to do with family.
Because I'm like, bro, you should just say something, And I would give you like a handy or something, dog. Get the urge. Get the urge,
If you want to get to the family, bro.
Same DNA, baby.
Right. Look at his face. Look at this.
Not same
because then that
experience.
feels like. Right, because then that feels like I don't know, like they became your bro just so they could be out with your family person. And it's
start
like
questioning, bro.
you feel used.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You say you start questioning
Honestly,
yourself or your
yeah.
friendship. You're like,
Right.
whoa, what's this all about? No?
And then you just it just ruins everything because
Yeah.
then you don't want to hang out with the person. And, you know.
And the third one, Loki, I think it might be the most important one. The third one is if you sneeze and your bro doesn't say, no, I just gonna read that.
Oh my God! Dude, bless you. There we go. That's 3 bless yous.
Bless you.
That was one of them was for the earlier, and I got 2 bless yous. So go ahead and sneeze if you need to.
Pacheco, bless you to the power of
I got you.
10,000.
Thank you, bro. Bro,
You're covered.
I
Oh,
changed, no,
damn! He's got you for life.
Yeah,
I changed. I'm more of a Gazoon type kind of guy now. Nah.
Zoom type right out of here, bro.
But I said we move on
yeah.
from that, guys. We
So that's those
talked
will
about it for a while.
those will be what will break a friend or a bro to being a bro. Those
Yeah.
type of bro codes. And what will we do? Just basically just not talk. Deuces.
You live your life. I live my life.
That-
Cool.
You
Yo,
be you and
simple.
I be me.
All right, word. Hey, we
You
gotta
be me and I be you.
Right.
Oh.
Whoa. What?
Just broke your
Dude.
got into
Was
there.
that a bro
I-
moment right
I-
there?
that
Bruh.
was- we
Bruh.
connected.
y'all connected, bro.
That
was cute.
All right, what's up, bro? What you got?
So we got a bro topic today.
Ooh.
Today's bro.
Oh.
What you
That was
got?
a little too much, guys. No. Today's bro
we
topic.
don't get bro topics. No.
I know, we don't.
It's like they're exciting.
All right, so today's bro topic.
Right.
So today's bro topic.
Okay.
All right.
So we got a bro topic today.
All right.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but today's bro topic is dick pics, bro.
Dude.
We're gonna talk about dick pics.
Oh.
We got a female in here, so Brian wanna. No, just kidding.
Brian the female? Oh, come on.
Brian, he also goes by Jonathan now.
I
Hey,
almost feel
Jonathan.
disrespected by that.
Oh.
Like, I don't even.
Wow.
I don't even
This is
fair,
whatever.
Nah, so we got a female perspective of homegirl Eloy, and,
Right.
and we're gonna get our perspective, you know, and see like
Right.
dude, why dick pics, bro? Like why, you know, like first of all, like what goes in your head thinking like I'm gonna send this girl a dick pic
Word.
and like unsolicited dick pic, like what's up with that? Like
And it would totally turn right.
Yeah.
Everything will go like what? I don't know. What's the outcome?
so bro, like dick pics, you know, like so I was watching the show Euphoria, bro. There were so many dick pics in that show, bro. So I had to put it on slow mo.
Right.
So
Somebody did
I had to take a lot of screenshots. You know what I mean?
Word.
Nah, but so there's so many dick pics, bro, and it just got me like thinking, you know, like dick pics. And I heard a lot of women like say like they don't like unsolicited dick pics, you know, like. And what I was thinking, like what goes through a guy's head when they send a dick pic without warning, you know? Like if you get asked for a dick pic, like go ahead, bro, do your thing, you know,
Right,
like
right.
light it up, you know.
Yeah, and like, what's the expected outcome?
I
Like,
think they're expected
yeah.
a picture back. You know, like I send one, you
Oh.
send
Like,
one.
a nude, hey, a classic
you know.
nude for a nude. I respect that.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it's only respectful.
that's weird because it's like an uglier nude for a prettier nude. And I feel like that's
yeah.
Hey,
It's not even.
whoa! You don't know the girls I'm sending the pictures to. Okay, so let's maybe she's an uggo. You don't know. I gotta go for my 4s and my 2s. I told you guys this already, right? 4s and 2s. That's what I go for.
Damn, bro, you're batting average. No,
I mean, but at least you got to choose from because I feel like a girl has more assets.
no,
Because you got the front, you got the back, you got the face,
That's
you
true.
got.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, they got a lot to work with.
no,
you know.
not for me, because I only asked for feet pics. No, I just get.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
there he
You should-
goes again.
Yeah. And he claims he's not a feet guy.
I'm not a
but
feet
look,
guy.
But look at his iPhone. He's got a screenshot of a foot right there. No,
I know.
Right? No.
That's not true. That's not true.
Expect that for your birthday, okay?
Oh.
Just a human foot.
It's a human foot.
A mannequin foot.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Oh.
Oh my god, a little dark.
Sorry, I like going down that road.
Okay, so
That's all
well,
good.
Right.
which perspective do we choose from first? The girl perspective or the guys? I feel like
Your
the guys.
perspective. First of all, Eloy, have you got
No,
anything?
I feel
you
like
got any
yours.
nude? Oh,
All right,
mine?
we
I
do
feel
it.
like yours.
Well, so
No,
okay.
okay, good, because I think we're different in a way. Because look, I personally like don't send them, you know, because but maybe if I receive them, I'll probably send them. But then again, like I'm the kind of guy like if I send a dick pic, like I want to like draw funny stuff on it. No, I just get
Put a emoji in
yeah,
there.
put some emojis, you know, get a little cute background in the
Smiley
background,
face.
you know.
What, are you gonna put a filter on it? No.
do a little, you know, get festive, do a little Christmas tree, you know. No.
Put it
Wait,
off.
so does the background matter to you guys?
Lighting, baby. Honestly, maybe like for me, like it would, like clean it up there, bro. Just don't do it.
Yeah, I think make it look nice, presentable. Just like when you go for an interview.
It's all about no, dude. Hey, with dick pics, with dick pics, it's all about angles, bro. So you gotta make it look bigger and whatnot.
That's what they say. It's positioning in a certain way.
Positioning, bro.
And then you get it. It looks a different, it looks different than what it actually looks like. You know what I mean? Or like hold something like smaller next to it to make it look, certain bigger.
Oh
like
my God.
it deceives them, but it just looks like it though.
No, that's smart, bro.
That is smart though.
There's a smart comedian, bro. That he said that when you go on a date with a girl, make sure everything she holds in her hand is so small.
Yeah.
So by the end of the night, she's not even gonna notice it. It's like psychologically, bro. Like make her hold chopsticks, Cirex all night. Stuff. So by the time she holds your like penis, she's not gonna be like.
I think it's girth at that point.
Yeah.
So you're just show a chode. Because if you give her a chopstick, that shit's long.
Okay,
Like,
not question the.
Nah.
Not question.
Okay,
look,
but
man.
look how she's holding chopsticks.
I couldn't paraphrase it. That's
all she's holding.
sorry.
She's not gonna be holding chopsticks. She's not gonna go like this with the chopstick, or just go like that with a chopstick. You know what I mean?
Woman with 2 hands.
Yeah, with 2 hands on it.
Oh,
Man,
you
you
guys
got
think I
some
said
problems.
no? You guys think I said chops? I meant chapstick.
Oh, okay.
I said chopstick. I said chopstick.
Get outta
You
here.
son of a gun.
Oh, come on.
A chopstick.
But you make her hold all that small stuff by the end of the night when she holds your penis, she's like, wow, oh my god.
Okay.
This is how 4 inches feel like? Wow.
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
Thought it would be smaller.
Definitely not as advertised. Wow.
So it is about it is about
Right.
making your look bigger and better, than the other ones that she probably gets.
Okay. So what prompts you to send a dick pic?
I would only send it. I would only send that thing like
You
if I get
really
asked.
shouldn't, to be honest. I mean, like if it's like just a thing, like, oh hey, I'm gonna do this to start up a conversation. It's like what? It's like why? Like
No, no, of course not. You shouldn't do
like
that.
you send
Nah.
a pic, not only one. Like the chances of getting laughed at by a girl, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be high because one or grossed out. I'm pretty sure she's gonna do both. She's gonna be like, oh, and then laugh with her friends with it. Be like, look at this perv. Second of
That's
all,
true.
that's a very pervy. Like it's like you get Snapchat. Sometimes I'm at work and I get Snapchat and I opened up the Snapchat. And if I was a girl and I open it up and it's a dick pic, oh my god, I would be like destroying it. Like
Destroy.
yeah, like I'd be like wow, like I would hate the person for life. I'd be
Traumatized,
like,
affected
"God,
for
why?"
life.
For real, I blocked my
Yeah.
Every Snapchat, like I heard that.
Devastation.
I heard that after that, like every Snapchat, like I'd be freaking scared if I was a girl. Like I would open the Snapchat, and be like, fuck, and then open it and be like, oh,
Fucking PTSD.
yeah,
from it.
it's like, oh, it's a picture of a dog.
Bro, but a lot of girls go
Thank
through
God.
that, dog. Especially like those like Insta famous girls and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, that's
Like this
That's
figure I follow on YouTube, bro. She like I saw she talked about like a bunch of like dick pics. Like that's how
Right.
she gets, Like she was having a Q&A with her fans, but she had to like stop it because she was getting too many dick pics in. And
Oh
like
my
poor
God.
girl,
that's
dude.
crazy.
That's
Unsolicited dick
harassment
pics,
right
like
there.
yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Unsolicited dick pics. I don't feel like they're like just I don't know, just don't do it. Like
It's
Yeah.
just too much.
At random's just weird. Yeah. Be asked for it?
But what's the call to action? Why do they do it? Why?
Yeah, why?
I think that's the biggest question. Cause
Like I know why you guys
yeah,
wouldn't
we
do it,
understand
but
we
why?
wouldn't do it.
they
makes the
think
guy
no.
do it?
Kevin said they think they're gonna get something out of it.
Not only that,
Like when a guy buys a girl a drink at the bar, he thinks he's gonna get something out of
Right.
it.
which
You
is
know,
also
it's
also stupid.
Or like
when a
if-
guy stalks a girl, he's like, "Oh, dude, she's gonna think I
You're
love her."
dumb.
Nah, you're
Exactly.
stalking her, fam. Get off. Don't do that. No, restraining
Yeah.
order, bro, doesn't mean like restraining order isn't a love letter, bro. Don't see it the same way.
Let's keep our love apart.
Wait, but you had something to add, Steven.
Oh, I thought like maybe they might have done it because it's like I'm assuming they do it so that way they could be like, hey, look at the size of it or whatever, and then they see it and then for some reason I don't know why I think they might assume that the girl will look at it and be like, oh dang,
Press, yeah.
like
Like,
she,
I
she
want
gets
that.
or she
Right.
gets turned on by looking at it and she's like, I want that, and then she messages him back, be like, damn, what's up,
Right.
or like but then the chances of that is like, dude, you
0 to
can't-
none. No.
you're better off winning 5
0 to
lotteries.
none, bro.
0 to none.
You're not putting a face to the dick. You're just a dick.
Yeah.
That's just weird,
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to be just sending a dick, to random people and
Right.
expecting that you're gonna get something back in return.
It's like just put as your profile picture and just keep it
Yeah.
like that, bro. At that point, why even put your face?
Right,
dude?
just have a dick out there.
That's true. They're probably sharing it so much. Might as well be.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, these
How's that?
are careless people, bro. These are probably careless people we're talking about.
Yeah.
But look, the only way I think it's reasonable for like with nudes and stuff like that, I feel like if you're in a relationship, you know, like that's probably like even then, it's a maybe, you know, because like there is a risk of them getting out. Right. So like maybe don't include your face at all, you know.
Okay.
But still like
You should never include your face in any
word. No, word, because you know the risk of getting out, bro, getting hacked and whatever. But the only time, bro, like say you long distance or whatever, like you're shipped, you know, like in the war, in the army or something, you know, like news, bro. That's the only like
news
reasonable way.
Okay,
you think I did back in the days?
They sent a sketch back in the days. Like you're fighting at a war, there's phase, there's no phones. They sent a sketch of it.
It's the same thing.
He's just like licking it down. He just
open their letter.
It is the same thing.
It's a sketch. Back then, instead of dick pics, they sent like a sketch of their dick.
A sketch dick.
And they put on a pigeon and they send it to the pigeon. Yeah. Because it'll be like, no. It'll be sealed.
What does thou think?
Yeah, what is thou? Is thou up?
Is thou...
Oh, you like that one, okay? Oh, got him. Right? I mean,
that's
a good one. He's crying.
Oh,
that's a good one, bro.
I'm happy.
Is thou up?
Okay, so if you're in a relationship,
this is really back in the days.
Oh man.
So if you're in a relationship, would you be more, I guess, not tempted, but more willing to send an unsolicited dick pic?
If you're in a relationship,
if you're in a relationship,
I feel like you can.
Right. I mean, you could.
Maybe.
You could, but still.
No, you gotta pass because you're in a relationship. So like the girl be like, this isn't us. We don't do this.
But
you know? so that idea goes down the drain, bro.
But
so,
I mean, if at that point, why even like do it? I mean, like you guys are already a thing. Like you guys.
Because I said
already, if you guys are intimate, why even do the sending of a dick pic? Right?
You're just saying like long distance. It'd be like I can see what he means.
Is it like role play or like a joke?
Role play.
Maybe foreplay.
Yeah, bro. How funny it is.
No. Hey, good point. Like why foreplay? We're already having sex, even if it's like just boring missionary. Like why foreplay? You know, like
I told you guys already. Foreplay is everything.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Then that's why. That's why maybe they send nudes. Yeah,
that'd be like a little foreplay you could have with your couple. You know,
well, yeah.
Like you send them a little something.
Would you be more willing to send just unsolicited dick pics?
Then,
So then,
yeah. In a relationship,
so in the mood, it's like, okay, you just send one just to send one. That
right.
is interesting, you know?
Like, but then when you get to the point of sending one every day, then now we got a problem.
It gets too much.
Then we got it's too much. You just filling their phones up with a bunch of dick pics.
There ain't enough hard drive, baby.
That's a good question, though. Like
you can't fit all that dick in that hard drive.
I'm gonna take that question to my class tomorrow.
Philosophy
class. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, what makes people think like of sending a dick pic? Like, why?
That's right.
And everybody's gonna be like, whoa, shit. not even philosophy, not even Socrates can answer that.
Whoa, this is we gotta go to study.
No, Confucius would be confused with it.
Confused.
But the odds of somebody weird like that.
Right.
Being in your class is probably very high.
Yeah.
Maybe you will find out.
Probably,
yeah, sure.
Some creepy guys and be like, I know why. and he just walks away.
Step into my office.
It's like, what's the answer?
He's like,
it all goes back to my great grandfather. Back in the medieval days, he sent a pigeon of a sketch to my great grandma. Is thou up? Lower thy bridge.
Lower the.
She never opened the letter right after that.
Yeah.
Drop the chastity.
She like shot every pigeon out of the way. She's like, nope, get out of here. Oh man,
that's good stuff, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I think dick pics are funny. They're good. I think just be careful, obviously, especially around this time, because we got that whole Me Too. The Me Too era was last year.
Me Too.
Well, let's see. Hopefully, it doesn't come up with this year.
Right.
But V3, the sequel.
I was gonna say the comeback.
The trilogy.
It's a trilogy.
How good, right?
Oh my god. Me one must have been really bad for it. Nobody be talking about
it.
That's the thing about Me One. Me Two was so powerful. It skipped the first one. You like that one too, huh, Kevin?
Kevin
Hey.
just died.
I just
You're good, kid. You're good.
You like that one, huh, dude? I have a direct phone call to
But
Kevin's funny
why
bone.
did we ever get rid of this guy? Why did we ever get rid of this?
We did it. No.
Yeah.
He dropped us. He dropped us for another podcast.
Yeah. Catch me in my second podcast.
Second podcast. God damn it, man. You answered. Oh, man. All right.
That's an interesting perspective.
I like that. Yeah.
That was a good talk, dude. That's a good. Like we should have like every time we get a guest, we should ask that question, bro.
Yeah.
We'll probably get
Why
different
not?
answers
Dick
in there.
pics.
And we with different answers. Big pics.
Right.
Why is
Alright
that?
then. But
What up?
I got a new segment. New segment alert.
Ooh, new segment alert for the at 1 year anniversary.
Your input, and they were like, "We're not. We don't want."
Honestly, so I didn't think y'all were gonna be here. No, it's a segment just for me and Kev. That's cool.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
y'all
go
could
ahead.
chime in.
Ooh.
Y'all could chime
Yeah,
in.
let's chime in.
Take it away.
What's up?
I'll just write it.
Y'all
I'll
can
be
chime in.
right. Like sweet.
Right. So wait.
Cool.
Y'all could chime in. Yeah. Y'all
What
could
up?
chime-
No, do it.
Dude.
Nah, y'all can chime in.
It's your thing.
Do you want to chime in or
Do
not
you,
chime in,
boo-boo?
bro?
Can you
Like,
not chime in, guys? No, y'all can chime in.
yeah, let's chime in.
Do you, boo?
Bro, we'll get there. So, okay, so explain the new segment first, so the people can understand what's.
Basically, bro, it's like
going
a
on.
like a who you rather segment, and it's like questions from the internet or like stuff we seen. There's actually like a card game, you know, that I wanna get, but
Who would you
Kevin's
rather?
not giving me like a $10.
I know that's what I heard
deposit.
too.
Yeah.
Is it who would you rather or
Who'd you rather?
Oh, who would you rather?
Who'd you? Oh, what you? No.
Because you said who you rather. It's would you
What you?
rather.
What you rather?
Would you
Would
rather?
you rather?
Oh,
Would you rather?
would you
Yeah, there
rather?
you go.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, the card game.
because it made me think
I have
like,
that card game.
Is that
you
a card
have
game?
one person,
It's a
one
little-
person.
it's a little red box.
Who would you rather?
I haven't seen
I
that.
have that in my house.
There's another one. It's called Ask the Internet. That's the one I'm getting.
No, word
Right.
on.
Let me ask you a couple of these, Kev.
All right, I'm ready.
Would you rather get hit by a girl? Oh, you know what? F this. I'll ask each one of you guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go. There we go. That's what I like to hear.
Wow, what an
Thank
innovator.
you. I feel appreciated.
Can I start?
Alright, go for it.
Alright,
The
Kev.
divas awoken.
I haven't
Would you-
seen this one
would
in a
you-
while.
Such
Alright,
a diva.
appreciate it.
Go on, Pacheco.
Sorry.
Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Kevin, would you rather get hit by a girl in public or hit a girl in private?
Whoa.
It's hard. So I will. Oh man, I get hit in the public. That would really bring me down to respect.
If
Oh,
I'm your bros, dude.
People would not respect me. Nah, I can hit in public. I can't hit a woman.
Nice.
I
Just
can
from
hit
the
in
beginning,
public.
bro. No. Alright, Eloy. Eat your favorite meal once a year, or eat your favorite meal whenever you want, but like right after you finish it, like quick diarrhea.
Whoa.
Right after you finish.
Once a year, because I already do that.
Oh.
Oh, okay, great.
Alright, well,
Alright,
Okay,
now-
dude.
It's like not even a would you
Let
rather.
me. Can I just ask a follow-up question?
Nah. So Steven, no.
Yeah, I'm interested. What food is that then?
It's pozole, but my mom will.
Ah.
It's too.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
too like elaborate.
Yeah.
So my mom will only make it on my birthday.
That's
Damn, pozole is so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's once a year.
Sorry about.
You don't have two birthdays.
Well, once in a while, my aunt will make some and then I'll eat them. But like,
Ooh.
I mean,
But you're not used to it as having it as much.
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense.
yeah,
Right,
it's my mama.
Alright, Steve. Ready, Steven?
All right, bro.
Get caught having sex with a gay guy,
Ooh.
or have sex with a transgender person in private.
Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh man.
You want me to repeat it, or you got it?
I'll do the private one, I guess.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
public is just like in general, like it's just
True.
It's a little too much.
For sure.
And it's
Sure.
transgender. It could be a completely transgender woman.
they could be. I mean, think about
and
this,
at that
Steven.
point, it's already a woman.
It's a two-way street that ends up becoming one. I guess.
It's becoming one
It
exit.
just becomes one.
Oh man.
Does it, man?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah. I'll do public, I guess.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta show it off, I guess.
Show,
Give the people what they
you
want.
show it off, bro. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, Brian, your
Yeah.
turn. Have your sex tape out in the world, or watch your parents' sex tape.
Just my sex tape. My sex tape. Fuck it. Because I'll make it good.
Nice.
Give the people what they want.
Nice, bro.
You know your
Shit.
parents' sex life. They
crap.
can make it
Hey,
good.
for real.
I don't want to know.
You did come from them, you know something.
That's true.
Damn, I have to have a sex tape. We'll have a keep it up with the Sosas.
Yeah.
All right. With the salsa.
I already can.
What's up, about you?
Last longer in sex, but not be able to please your partner, or finish quick and make your girl happy.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I'll finish quick and make my girl happy because
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. You know it.
Yeah,
No, because I saw this one YouTube video that you showed me. Thanks. From my favorite porn star, Bella Danger, and she was asked this question: would you rather have a guy last an hour or 30 minutes or 30 seconds? And she chose 30 seconds, boys. We're in. We got her now.
You're in there, bro.
We got it.
Hey, Brian, just make sure Bella's people get this, so maybe Kevin has a
Make
shot.
sure
Let her know. Please, let her know.
Yeah.
Totally follow her.
Have
I
her
just-
people talk to your people.
Steven, this is for you because I feel like you know who this person is.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Would you rather let Rikishi sit on your face or let a stripper that no one wants sit on your face?
What the fuck is that?
It's
Rikishi?
you know Rikishi?
I don't know Rikishi.
Back to Kevin. Kevin,
I'll let Kevin handle this.
would you let
Yeah.
Rikishi sit on your face or let a stripper that no one wants in the strip club sit on your face?
Oh, damn it.
Right.
Okay.
Look it up in your own
I'm
time.
like, is that a spell? What is that?
No, it's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. He's a WWE wrestler.
Oh.
He was like a big sumo wrestler, and his finishing move was like you're in a corner, and he'll just come and he'll boom, just like slap his
And
butt
he'll-
right in your
and he'll
face.
shake
Wait,
it.
isn't
Yeah.
Yeah, he did like a little thing.
Ew.
Isn't that Umaga?
No.
Oh, no, Umaga was a different one.
Nah, it was different. Damn, that's kind of hard. I've already seen Rikishi's ass, so I'd be kind of. I already know what's going to my face, so I just do the stripper. Something new.
Something new.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Would you rather beat up 10-year-olds or beat up an 100-year-old man?
Oh.
Put him out of his misery.
Is so easy
Oh.
Right?
because I used to work at a middle school.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I will beat the shit out of those 10-year-olds.
Oh, easy.
Oh damn.
People are listening.
They are
No consequences, baby.
mean. They are
some little kids are
Yeah?
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
get it
true.
done.
That's true. I got one right here. No.
Hey, this one's for all of us.
All right.
All right.
If you were to pick one person to be the ambassador for the human race to talk to aliens, who would it be?
Ooh.
Damn.
Put your hand on, Andrew. No, you're not talking to no
One
aliens.
of-
dog.
Between us or just?
All of us.
I
No,
was-
who would you pick? Anybody. You
Oh,
can pick
okay.
anyone.
I was gonna say Kevin.
Yeah, I was about to say Kevin.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Brian.
I was about to say.
Brian.
Why?
Worst choice.
Why? I was say Brian. I
He's a
think.
depressing
crazy.
person.
He's like, oh, so this is the
And they
human
will
race.
get it.
Yikes.
They will
So
get it.
this is the human race.
You're not worthy. No, I go.
Anybody
Anybody.
to talk to?
I got mine.
I got mine too.
It's a mix between Joe Rogan or Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I makes sense. Neil deGrasse.
Yeah,
I don't know about. I
yeah.
don't know about Joe Rogan.
I don't know
though.
about Joe Rogan.
at all.
Neil
Joe
deGrasse.
Rogan's
makes
so open, dude. Like he has no judgment against anything. He's so open,
I
great guy.
know.
True.
But I don't think
But I mean,
the
what,
aliens would take him seriously.
Yeah, no, like the
True.
Taking serious.
well, I mean, what if he's too open? I mean,
they're
like,
aliens. You're not gonna dress up. You're not in a job interview. You're talking to an alien, bro. You think the
I
alien
know,
cares?
but this is an ambassador,
It is
though.
ambassador.
ambassador.
It is some
Like,
serious
have you
stuff.
seen
All right,
him?
go ahead. You go ahead.
Elo, yeah, what did you have?
I was thinking like Will
Ellen
Smith
DeGeneres?
because he's
Oh, Will
so
Smith.
like
Will Smith.
likable.
Ah,
Will
okay.
Smith?
He
I'm
can
sorry.
talk very well.
Yep.
He's very
That's
articulate.
true.
He's very
He's a smooth
smart,
talker.
and like everybody loves him.
Everyone does love him.
Just someone who
Either that or Tom Hanks.
okay.
Damn,
Sometimes
that's a
funny.
good one.
gone.
I would
Y'all-
say Bob Marley. Like he's very like
Okay.
I like he has very chill songs, and on top of that, like I mean, they could get high, and like the alien could be like, damn, this is sick. I like this, you know. Yeah, dude, they'll be chilling.
Hey, Steven, you found a loophole because I didn't say dead or alive, so you found a loophole.
Yeah, I found the loophole.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that because I almost say
Never
I'm
do
gonna
that
say
shit. Never do that
like
shit
the
again.
dead.
what's his name?
Hitler. No,
Mine would be Mr. Rogers, right?
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tom
Oh.
Hanks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll say
Tom
Mr.
Hanks?
Rogers, not Tom Hanks,
Stupid.
but Mr. Rogers
So Tom Hanks.
himself. You know what I mean?
Oh, because he was a sniper.
It's just like,
Shut
Hey,
up.
whoa. No, because he's like he's a very nice guy. You know, he wants nothing but peace. You know, like
Yeah.
he's just very just about peace. So I feel like it'll work out good.
Dude, Bob Marley and Mr. Rogers, the dream team.
Oh, dude, we're together, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
Double
my God,
decker,
yeah.
dude.
Work it out.
Jeez, bro, that was good, bro. You got some more?
That's one.
That's a
That's
pretty
one.
good
Last one for all of us again.
Yeah.
All right.
This one's for Eli.
Okay.
Would you rather be blind or dickless? Nah, that's for Ella. That's for Would you rather be blind or dickless?
Blind.
Dickless.
Ooh. I would say.
Please otherwise, it doesn't matter. What the fuck?
Oh, oh dang.
Oh,
I
damn.
have the bud.
Dick if you're missing one.
Right.
We've already solved that issue.
Artificial dicks, bro.
Why would I go blind when I can just lose my dick and
Stem
put
cells,
another
bro.
one there?
Stem cells, bro. Nah.
Stem cells.
Yeah.
And you have a G-spot in your butt.
Exactly.
Not me. I took it off. Now what's that?
You took it
I
off.
surgically removed.
Wait, but if you're dickless, how are you
I
gonna urinate?
was getting too aroused and I was
That's
taking
the thing, you
dumps.
never have to urinate.
But you have a urinary bladder.
Well, we'll find a way.
You, Steven?
I would choose blind because you have to urinate.
I see what my dick.
Wait,
They'll destroy you.
When you say dickless, does that mean like no urinary way out? Like,
Oh,
okay, you sure?
Is it just like
Are you sure? So we're just a fucking bum.
You're a Ken doll, bro.
Because okay, if
Because
that's the
Steven
case,
wants just biological needs.
yeah, because
Steven,
True
all
that.
right, Steven, you're still able to pee.
oh, okay,
all
then,
right.
then yeah.
Just not from down there.
Oh no!
finger.
For the finger.
Scary movie.
That would be so much easier though.
I would be. It's so would be.
dude.
Because I wouldn't miss.
Yeah, dude.
How do you miss this?
I can't
How do you miss that? Yeah. How do you got that?
People
that's
find
how-
a way. People find a way.
Knowing how lazy Kevin is, I would probably be in his bed and just get a cup and just go.
Oh my god.
How about just
But, like,
scratching
how convenient is
head?
Right.
Huh?
But like, how convenient is that?
It's just convenient. I feel it's more simpler.
Right.
No, because when you gotta go
You
pee out, when you gotta go pee out in public, like you shouldn't do it. No.
Yeah.
But you do though. You're drunk and
Right.
stuff. So you just gotta hold, everything, and then you do it. You gotta be careful, watch out for people. And when you're doing it with your finger, it's more convenient.
And
It's
you know
less
that-
noticeable.
You don't have to take out your pants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, you could just be on your phone and just.
And pee.
Are you done? No.
Did you wipe that
Right,
finger?
wash your hand. Just wash your
Just shake
finger.
it. Just
Just
shake
wash
it.
your finger.
Just wash your
Yeah,
finger.
right,
Have some hand
Oh my
sanitizer.
God.
Hand sanitizer's on deck.
Scientists get to work.
We need to figure this out. Try to
They're
get
gonna
the
get the
urine
urinary bladder all the way
Right.
to the
to
finger.
the finger.
We
We
can
need,
connect
we
it.
need some gene mutation. ASAP now.
dude.
Buddy, bro.
Alright.
Wait, so but then if you could pee,
Okay,
then
anyway, if I could pee, regardless, yeah, I guess dickless then. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, like, one, you lose that that need, I guess, of like that gets you too much, like go horny and stuff, and like yeah, it's I guess it's a good
No, no, wait.
satisfaction.
It's a
Look-y-
bother. No.
What do you still get horny like? And you just got the urge.
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think you
It
would
wouldn't
get
be
horny.
possible.
Because like it's like you destroy something that has a connection to your mind. If you never do that for 66 days, it's a habit, and 66 days creates a new habit, and then you'll just forget about that feeling.
That's
You'll
funny.
forget about that sensation of it.
That's true. You could lose sensation. Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Women lose sensation.
Exactly.
When they, well,
you don't
don't
use it. You lose it.
That's
It's
not-
not easy.
Yeah,
Throw
exactly.
backs
You
at
don't
me.
use it.
no. I'm saying.
Throw backs at me. What were you say? What were you say?
No, it's saying women lose sensation when something is done to them. In their.
And they're what, Kevin?
Yeah. Oh.
Like when they give birth. Like when they give birth.
In the thing that they no.
What thing?
like when they- like when
Fucking name
In
it.
their foot?
I don't like saying it,
In their
but
foot?
And the thigh?
and,
In their foot?
huh?
And
their
the
foot?
thigh?
No, in their vagina. All right.
Wow.
And their clitoris. Thank you.
Oh, because you couldn't say it. Clitoris.
Fucking said it.
I couldn't clitoris.
Yeah, because if I can't find it, then why am I gonna say it? What's the point?
Did you look under the couch? No, it's,
It's not there. No.
Just take a nap.
I just found quarters.
Oh.
Nah, yeah, no, they lose some sensation. But so you go dickless then.
Yeah, I'll go take.
All right, then I'll go blind.
You go blind?
I'll go blind.
But then you can never find the clitoris.
I couldn't find it now. No. Why?
you go.
Why am I
You know
gonna
what?
try
I
to
like-
keep finding it?
I like your style.
Exactly. Now I have an excuse. No.
Yeah.
So we got some bros ask. A couple people sent us. People actually want to know some things.
Bros ass.
Yeah,
Wow.
they got
Wanna
questions.
know.
They bros want to
Who
know.
knew that
Alright.
bros wanted to know?
Oh, bros want to know, and I shall let them know.
Thou
Alright.
shalt let them
Alright.
know.
I shall let them know. So first bro asking was what would you do on a first date? So what would you do on a first date? So let me run this down for you. So first, what you would do, don't waste so much. I feel no, it's true. Think about it. If you're gonna do one date with this person, and who knows if she might even be the person that you might end up continue going with dates.
Right.
Why waste so much money and so much effort into a first date when it could be just so simple? You get what I mean?
That's true.
But if you do that, you'll never get the second date.
No,
because
think so.
one, they will.
I
don't think so.
No,
You
Steven, no.
So, look,
Steven, go ahead. Go. Oh,
Be-
you go.
because-
Ah,
No,
I'm
no,
so
no,
confused.
no,
I'm so
no,
confused. Shut up.
The way I
Okay,
see
what do
it,
you say?
the way I see it, the first day is a first impression. So
Okay.
that's a chance of both of them to show what they are and what they do.
right.
So like if it goes back to like something small, like for me at least, like I go to a first date and whatever it is, if we're going to my car, I'm gonna open the door for them for my car. And like honestly, that's how I was raised.
No,
My
and
mom, and that
that's
shows
great.
everything. Like like it shows,
Yeah.
it goes to the point where you eat food, and then whether you pick up your stuff, you put it good,
I
you clean
think
away. That's
what
what people look
Kevin's
for.
talking
I'm
about
not-
is like money.
I'm not saying that.
no,
Manners,
exactly.
manners is good.
No, he said. No,
be
he said,
a gentleman and
no,
everything.
You said
no, Kevin said
effortless.
effort. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you said
He
effortless.
said
though.
effort. So look,
I meant effortlessness and like meaning like
No, you said don't put
don't
effort.
put too much thought into a certain date.
Expectations.
Like
you
certain
said.
I-
things.
Oh.
Like you know,
Like,
but
don't
I'm
invest
talking
so much money
materialistic
when
materialistic
things
stuff.
can still be
Right.
nice.
Exactly.
but
Right, I get
simple.
the money. I get the money.
Yeah, so don't waste so
Yeah.
much money. Okay, let me say it very differently.
Yeah,
Don't waste
yeah.
so much money into a date, because then this determines whether the girl comes back for a second date because she likes you, because the person that you
Right,
are,
exactly.
Or
or
she likes
either
the money.
because
Money.
of what you take her to, what you
That-
show her,
You
what
know
you
what?
give
That's
her.
perfect.
Yeah, because
Great
I
point.
understood you,
That's
Kevin.
perfect.
Thank you. See,
That's
You got me.
you know
You got me.
I didn't
Word.
get that. I thought you meant like effortless.
No,
Like,
he
just
said-
show
no, 'cause-
up. You're just like I don't care.
No, I get
And
what
it's
you
like
mean.
nobody
Yeah.
wants that, right?
Yeah.
I swear,
But
whatever.
for
it's
sure,
not-
for sure, I learned this from like experience too. Also, for sure, like don't movie theaters are like the worst dates. I guess you could.
First
ask
dates?
for
Oh
a
my
first
God,
date
Yeah.
because I mean, like, dude,
yes.
yeah, it's cool. You guys get a ticket. You guys go to the date. You guys do that before the movie. And right when the movie starts, you have an hour or 30 minutes of just
Of,
being
like,
quiet.
not talking.
Of just not talking, and then you go
Right.
home and you're just like, all right, good day, and then she's gonna be like, wow, that was boring, or like the guy would be like, dude,
Or
Right.
like,
You know?
I didn't know. I have no idea who this person is.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and if
That's
you
true.
try if you try talking to the person in the theater, it's just like,
Rude.
no, oh, it's just weird, you know, like,
yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
No, just don't talk in the movies.
And you want to be quiet too, like, you know, because you're so close to other people too.
yeah,
Like, you know, like you really
Yeah.
can't like get really.
like a movie would be
yeah,
a good third date. or
Yeah,
a fourth
exactly.
date
Yeah,
or
exactly. More
something.
later on.
don't know.
I think like a first date will be. This might be first date would be.
Right.
I think a simple go get something to drink together.
Name your location.
Or
Though. Name a location.
name a
Where would you go?
location.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
So let's. I'll do. We go get boba.
Boba. Ah, dude,
Simple boba.
Oh, that's
very
cute.
Simple boba.
I like
you
that.
know, we'll sit out if they have like a little patio on the front or something.
What are you
We can go
taking
out there and sit. What is it? I'll take you when you want. No, whenever you want. No. I'll take you out there. We'll sit down. We'll talk. You know, we'll drink
Right.
over our boba. You know what I mean? I'll talk about like, oh, it's funny. These are like little gummy bears inside of these things. Kind of cute, huh? No, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It depends the girl. No.
Right, right.
But I'll have something before that. Okay? No,
Right.
this is this is
Oh
an
my
example.
Amount of cuteness.
This is just an example.
Right.
But then you'll just talk a little bit more and get to know each other.
Okay.
Right? That's will be my.
You know what? Everyone, give your example of what your first date would be. I think
Right.
that's what
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
do.
Okay.
that's what I was saying.
Kevin
like,
did his.
So Kevin
Right,
did
right.
his.
Pacheco?
Pacheco?
Hit it.
So I go to the movies. No, just,
no,
damn, nah, I don't know. Kevin was caught on the spot right there. He said the boba and that was cute, but then when he tried to add to it, I knew he was in the spot. 'cause he couldn't.
I'm sorry.
So it's all good. You were in the spot.
Hey, gummy
you know?
bears are cute, bro.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
cute.
hey,
It's like a
bro.
little gummy
Do
bear.
you, bro?
And
You'll
then-
find your second gummy bear. Watch.
Hey.
No.
So where?
She'll come.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
She'll
Okay,
come when you least
yours.
expect it.
Yours, Pacheco, though.
So process of elimination. We said no theater.
Guys.
Let's not go somewhere like crowded, because you want to talk. You want to talk to a person. There's some bars, like they're just too loud, too crowded. Music blaring. Like
He's doing
that's
the
not
math.
what's up. Let me
Bringing
see.
it down.
He's bringing it down.
Olive Garden does have breadsticks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Breadsticks
it
come
is.
through.
It is
Unlimited
free.
breadsticks. Salad.
You don't even gotta get a meal. Like,
Dude,
Jay,
yeah.
get this
Cheesecake,
fucking breast
Cheesecake
stick.
has that bread. Oh.
Oh, that's true.
I bet
That's
so.
Oh,
true.
Cheesecake
Oh,
Factories.
man.
Damn, bro. I don't know.
Oh, Cheesecake Factory. But
Maybe-
also, don't take her to
No,
the
Cheesecake.
Olive
Oh,
Garden.
yeah, no.
Yo, maybe, just go out to eat. Maybe
Right.
picnic if she's down. Maybe
That'd be cool.
Oh, that's
at
true.
the park. You know,
Right, I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
somewhere like far where no one No
Why are
one's
you
there.
staring off into this
No one's there to hear her
abyss?
scream.
Oh my god! I had a feeling it was gonna go that route. I had a feeling. I was like, I'm waiting.
It's happening. It's
Nah,
happening.
the picnic or like somewhere cute, bro. Somewhere cute, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
so I guess we could just talk, shoot the shoot, as the kids say.
Right.
All right.
That's good. All right.
That's
So
All right,
let's
Steven.
go.
What's yours, Ela?
We're going counterclock.
Oh, we're going
We're going
counter.
counterclock.
So what's yours,
So-
Ela? No.
So I guess my.
Shut
So I guess mine would be the beach. I
Nice.
I always love the beach. Like it's so
Okay,
nice.
beach is
Like
nice, yeah.
Beach
it's
is
so
nice.
calming and refreshing. And on top of that, like you could have so much fun in the beach. Honestly, like
Right.
depending which one you go to. You go to Santa Monica, for example. There's like the pier right there. There's an
Sure.
aquarium down there, dude. You just chill with the things, and you also like it's so like far away from the city in a way
Word.
where it's like so peaceful, and you could just walk in the sand and just just sit down and talk. Like that's where the best place to catch up and stuff like that.
Yes,
And also the drive back home wherever you are, like it's more time to talk to them,
that is true.
Yeah.
and spending time with a person is the most thing you want to do,
That's true.
right?
That's so
Yeah.
true.
And like there's like some churros at the beach. The churros are nice.
Churros.
dude.
Churros are
Churros are good.
alright.
Churros are
nice.
Churros
always
everywhere,
good.
bro. Where are they not good? bro?
Yeah,
they're-
that doesn't matter
but
where
it, but
you
it
get
hits
them.
a spot in the beach, man. You
It's
know,
all,
Yeah.
it's all
Get a-
sugar, dog.
get
It's
a,
fucking-
get a little sand in there, mix it up with sugar. But it's super good, bro. Like
Beach,
Yeah.
no, beach is good.
yeah, beach is
Beach is
super
good. I like
nice.
that.
And that's
I
the thing.
like
Like you want to go to like for me at least, the beach would be nice. Like and after that, probably get like some like there's some restaurants at the beach, so it's perfect. Like you go to the beach, have fun, and then go something to eat or whatever,
Word.
and then go back to the beach. Like you
Good.
could do just chill at the beach for the whole day.
See, there we go. Simple.
Exactly.
Simple.
I like it, and I always love the ocean because it's like I look at the ocean, I'm like, wow, they're like a small world, But that's just a different topic,
We'll go down.
That's too much. That's too much.
I will go down that rabbit hole.
For
That's too
another
much.
podcast episode.
Yeah, my bad. All right,
That's
so
cool,
yeah,
bro.
that's fine.
All
All right, let's now, Brian.
Fine.
Okay, so y'all are saying no movies, but it's because y'all aren't creative. So
No, bro, before
no.
you say that, I recall we had that one girl. Damn it, what's her name?
Wow, Mariah, the girl,
Mariah Carey. We had Mariah Carey.
Huh.
No, we had Mariah, and she said that was her first day with her boyfriend that they've been together. So yeah, you guys just say movies, but the thing is, you gotta have movie
Y'all-
and a dinner.
Y'all, yeah, there's a specific way of doing it, and also y'all don't have to think about the theater as just being an AMC or a fucking like Regal Town Center. There are places you can go watch films at a park. You can go watch films at the top of a roof.
Cemetery.
Sorry. You can watch these movies at like different places that are really interesting and allow you to have conversations with them. And you can include a picnic or a dinner while you're there. It's just that way you include the conversation piece, you include the eating out, you include the entertainment already there. There's different ways of going about that. Also, if the person likes fitness, go for a walk to the observatory. That's a fantastic place to go. You take the hike all the way up to the observatory, and if you have the cash, get yourself $15, 2 tickets to watch the observatory thing, like the astral
Star?
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the
never seen that.
presentations that they have, because it's romantic, but it's
Nice.
also engaging and it's interesting. It shows that you have interests and values in certain things. You have
Oh,
to.
Brian.
And certain things.
Certain things. Listen,
Like
Mhm.
intellectual.
He does have a girlfriend.
And the thing about
That is-
dates, the thing about dates is that it's not about impressing the other person. It's about letting that person know who you are in subtle ways and letting them express themselves in other subtle ways. And that way both of you find interest in common grounds. Like you have to find those commitments with each other.
Right. What's your values?
Yeah, what are your values? Like, do you like fitness? Do you like hiking? It seems like you do because that's the first thing you wanted to take me out to. You really give yourself, it's not about like how much effort or how much money you're putting in. It's just about the thoughtfulness that you have when going into a date.
I'm gonna take her to the gym.
Yeah. I like that.
Make her do an arm day with me.
Mine spotted me back.
Yeah.
What's up, Eloy?
Buddy.
You're
Nah,
next.
go
Oh.
for it. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey.
so I
Oh, so this would be like, what would be your perfect day, right? Like, for you?
Right.
Oh my god.
yeah, I guess.
What have we been
Are
doing?
you? Oh, you could tell me that.
What have we been
That's what
doing?
we've been
I
doing.
won't be sexist.
Oh, Kevin, you wanna know?
Oh, wait, what?
No,
You ready to down, dog?
I'm about that. It's because we're going around men, so we're going about what we would do
No,
to take.
I got Kevin. What
Okay.
he was trying to
okay.
say.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right,
So,
all right.
like, what's up? No.
Oh.
Thank you.
Pacheco.
For real.
Trying to put him under, like, push him off the bus. In front of the bus. No, I have two. The beach is a really good one. I really do like the beach.
It's dope.
However, I like it after a certain time.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, because if it's too early in the morning, like I'm the kind of person who doesn't tan. Like I just burn. I'm not about that.
You're a
life.
vampire, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in
Yeah.
an overcast weather or like
Yeah.
a chilly weather.
Like a
That's
nice
cool.
weather.
Oh, nice.
But also very underrated for a first date. I feel like the arcade.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The arcade, and it has multiple reasons, and I find this to be the ultimate first date for guys to take a girl out,
Right.
or for anybody to take anybody out. And I'll give you all of them. Okay, so you guys know that I bought this book, and if it's like the book is pretty much about relationships and first dates, and it has like a section of first dates and stuff. And it fits into all the categories, which is, first of all, you find something to disagree on because you're competitive in certain games. So you can't always like be agreeable with somebody. You need to find something to disagree at some point and find out what your values are and how they differ from each other. Because you don't want somebody who's going to be like, oh yeah, I like that too. Oh yeah, me too.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's awesome too. And I feel like in other dates, there's such limited time and everything's pretty and everything's cool that you obviously are gonna agree on almost everything.
Right. That's good too, because like if you're in an arcade, like for me at least, if I'm playing with somebody and they lose and they go like full on Ritz, like they go like fuck, you know, like shit, and she like
you
slaps
see, like,
everything, and I'm like, oh,
either the very worst.
That's my girl.
Or like very bad.
That's my girl.
She's a competitor.
She goes to the counter guy. She's like, give me that shit, and then you're just there like, that's my girl. That's my boo. You give it to her. You give her those tickets.
And also another thing that the book was saying is find somewhere where it takes you back to childhood, or like makes you feel like you're playing.
Right.
And I feel like an arcade is such that.
Sweet.
Wow.
But also because you have games that require being uncomfortable. That's like being uncomfortable brings out like that, ooh, we're doing something exciting that's kind of wrong. Like, for example, the dancing game, you look awkward, but you're just kind of like there.
Right.
And that triggers your brain to thinking. It's pretty much like the closest thing to having like sex in public, but like not getting in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah, like you're doing something naughty, but like not really. So you feel excited about each other.
You're like in your own world, right?
Yeah, and you also get really excited and physically like aroused, pretty much. Which emulates, like sex and all these other stuff.
Kevin, so you gotta take everybody to the dance.
Damn, you just broke it. You broke it.
The gym is not a bad idea because it brings out like the same type of chemicals that sex would bring in.
Brings us to arm days too.
Yeah, but like you're not doing anything. So I feel like the arcade is the ultimate first date.
Arcade. Eli, you sly dog.
Kevin's writing it down.
You sly dog. Write it down. Mental memory. I got this down. Arcade. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
That's
Dave
it.
and Buster's.
The best place.
They have drinks there too.
It's the best place to
That's
go.
a nice place.
Yeah, and it usually has food.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It usually has drinks.
Has all
Drinks.
these
You know?
Covered.
Yeah.
That makes so sense.
Wow, that is such
That's
an attractive and awesome way of describing like what a date should be.
Oh.
There should be conflict. There should be
Shoot the
very
time.
nice.
Spicy.
Who are you?
As an intellectual who has been reading.
Hey, shoot
We
the
can
book. Shoot
tell.
the book when you're done with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we need the help. I'm over here talking about boba and shit.
Dude,
It's
be gummy
still
bear.
a cute idea.
Gummy bear.
Keep your gummy bears. Keep your gummy bears in your heart, bro.
No. This arcade thinks that's a little bit better now.
They should love you for who you are, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
And if you think your gummy bears are cute, they should love you for that.
exactly,
right.
dude. It's a two-way road, bro.
Hey, real time. Hey, it worked out because like Eli was the last one, and she like.
I haven't read
She really
that.
put it together.
Yeah, she really
Drop the
good.
mic.
Top.
Kevin,
That's it.
they should love you for your love for gummy bears, and you should love them for their love for gummy worms. You know, it's a two-way street, bro. You guys all gotta love each other, dude. I like it,
You
dude.
gushy bastard.
Yeah.
Grossly cute. Oh my
Good.
god.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Sour Patch.
Hey,
Think about the Sour Patch. You gotta run.
Oh, no, Gushers? It's the same ones.
No, Sour Patch.
It's Sour Patch.
Gushes are the rollers. I think.
We
I
got time
say-
for the last one?
Yeah,
We got time
we're
for-
at 1 hour and 10 minutes.
I'll just do the last one,
I say
but real quick.
Alright.
Y'all seen American Sniper?
Welcome to
Oh,
Pacheco's
there you
movie
go,
corner.
Let's do it. That's a new segment.
That's a new segment. And welcome back to Pacheco's movie corner. What do you have today?
Okay, guys.
Dun, dun, dun. Over. I was doing some sound effects for you, bro. My bad.
Too much. So after watching 1917, bro, like I got back on these movie grinds, bro, and I was talking to my boys when we went hiking. I was talking about these war movies.
Oh, right,
so I was like, yo, I'm gonna watch American Sniper because I heard a lot of good things about it, but I didn't get around to see it. So I saw it, bro. Bradley Cooper, amazing guy. Give him the Oscar. Don't know why he doesn't have an Oscar, huh?
Nah.
I don't even care about that stuff, bro.
You should have gotten it for being a raccoon.
I don't even care.
Yeah.
For real, bro. But the way he was playing like Kyle Long.
I don't remember the name.
I don't know.
So he was playing
I haven't seen it.
an actual person, bro, and he was like a sniper. They used to call him a legend, bro. Like he had a lot of confirmation kills and whatever.
Yeah.
Word.
You know, but just the movie, like cinematically, was like really good, bro. Like action nonstop. You know, it was him. The drama, yeah, bro, because like it takes you to like anything. Cause like we hear about it, but we don't like know it like firsthand when they come back and what they go through. Like he was in a car shop, and then he did something in the war. There was something where a bad guy uses a drill. They used to call him the butcher. He uses a drill to like hurt people. So he was in the car shop. He hears like a drill, and like it's almost like as triggering, and you're waiting for him like, oh, if he's gonna spaz out. Luckily he doesn't, But like little stuff like that, he was about to beat up his dog. One scene because like there's too much kids, just kids being kids.
Right.
But for him, it was like too much to take. He said it at one too, like everyone's just on their phone, like no one knows what's happening over there. Everyone's just on their phone doing their little stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a great movie, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
American
Wow.
Sniper.
Relatable.
Not to get confused with American Woman. No, American Sniper.
It's the one with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, it's all
Ah,
right.
it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
It's a great movie, Lottie.
And that was Pacheco's movie corner.
The name's up for debate. I'm still cinematic adventure.
Pacheco's movie.
Come
corner.
along with me. My cinematic adventure.
You kill me, dude.
Bro. Last bro's ass then.
I was just thinking we should save it for the next one, but
You want to say that? I will say the next one.
I mean, do you have another bros ask for the next one?
Well, I mean, what do you guys think about guys who cook? Or guys, what do you think about cooking in general?
That's hot, bro.
Yeah, it's good
Like,
stuff.
I mean, like,
It is absolutely
I mean-
necessary because I have no idea how to do it.
well, I mean, like, it goes back to the thing where it's like,
I'm so bad at it.
yeah, like, I mean, like, before it used to be like, I guess, not to be like before how the days were, like, women were the ones that cooking.
Right.
And it's like, like, guys could cook too, man.
Because is that like saying like were all women chefs back in the day?
No, I mean, like, they, like, back in the days, they were,
No, I think he
That's,
means
like, they were
inside like
doing
a
them.
relationship inside a house.
Right.
Women
A
were
relationship?
the people in charge.
And the
of
men were the
cooking, yeah.
Of the cooking.
what's
Yeah.
it called? The men were the
Like, the
the
breadwinners.
breadwinners.
like I know
for
Kevin.
home that bacon.
I know Kevin's a cooker.
Yeah.
I'm a cooker.
We
I'm a
once brought
cooker.
our cooking chef's hat together.
Yeah, we did. We combined.
We made a lomo.
Lomo saltado.
with some
That's
with some rice.
That's American. Right?
Yeah, dude.
That was good stuff. It was good stuff. We
Yeah,
put our great minds together. We knocked it out. It came out a little juicy.
Too much tomatoes.
A little too much tomato.
Yeah.
Too much tomato.
Yeah, put
but it
too
was
much
still
tomato.
good though.
It was good,
Like
though,
it was still really
It
good.
was really good.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's always. I think it's just good just for anybody to learn how to cook.
Anybody that's around.
It doesn't matter,
Anybody,
like,
bro.
but if if you're in a relationship or not, just learning how to cook is just good.
Like for
Yeah, I
me,
just
like
think it's hot,
like for
sexy.
me, I prefer cooking.
Yeah, probably, yeah, huh?
I prefer cooking. Like if I was in a relationship, I prefer the one cooking because I like the feeling of cooking and the feeling of giving.
Right.
Oh.
So like if I give it to somebody, like I'll feel twice as happy because I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, I made this, and then
Right.
also
Oh, his love
And
language is
give it.
giving gifts.
So we're giving.
Nah, bro.
You're a giver. Love
I'm a
it.
giver.
No, I get into it, bro. Like I started watching like this chef show and stuff like that. This chef movie, like it's not only like I don't even see it that way. I just think someone like should know how to cook because you're making something,
Right.
and somebody else is enjoying it.
True.
So that's why you know.
But
So cooking's an art.
It's all chemistry, baby.
It is.
I think
It's
it's
all
all
chemistry.
perspective too because some of us don't have the gift of cooking, even if we really like it and enjoy it.
Well,
Because
Have you tried?
Yeah, you.
oh, I love cooking. I love baking. Nobody will eat my shit.
Well, that's the thing.
You're
Like, you
derailed
could-
eggs.
Yeah,
But those
you're
weren't
dev-
cooking.
That's
Those were just
you
okay.
made
It's not
it.
cooking.
Yeah,
It's
But
not
you made them
cooking.
with love. No.
Well, I mean-
felt it all.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about cooking. It's like it's trial and error, isn't it? Like my first lomo saltado was terrible. Trust me. And then the second one, like you take bits of it and you start improving. You're just like
Even, I think after 50 batches of cookies.
Okay.
Batches of
Ain't
cookies.
nothing.
You make
Okay,
you
you
make
look-
the dough from scratch and everything, or you got that
No,
that
I
dough?
made from scratch.
Oh.
Sorry.
And no
like,
matter how many times.
give me your woman.
And is it you make it?
Give me your woman card. No,
Oh,
Hey, don't do that.
Honestly.
No, so you make it and you're saying they don't eat it. Is it because they've tried it or they just don't want to just give it a
Like
chance?
they've given up
No,
hope.
like I don't know. Have you seen the show Nailed It?
Oh.
Like I feel like that's about like that's me.
Wait, have you
The
tried your
whole
own
show.
cookies?
Okay.
Yes.
She's like,
they're
no, no.
awful.
No, they're trying.
They're awful. No, don't say
Awful.
that. Really,
Oh,
Dev.
man.
No, but they are.
What is it? What is it missing out on? Like sugar, or is it dull, too hard?
Are you confused? You confuse the sugar for salt?
Look here. I don't know. I honestly think it's just some people just don't have the touch for it because I
Right.
follow recipes and I try different recipes of the same thing.
that-
And it's just
Right.
like it doesn't, no matter how much I follow or I don't follow it or I try to make my own twist of it, like it just doesn't turn out
Doesn't come out.
good.
I was about to say just
And
go
like
with your
it's
gut.
gotten
Yeah.
to the point where like this past holidays everybody was like, okay, everybody has to bring in like a dish.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
my mom was like, but you do the decorations, you're in charge
Oh.
of it.
That's sad.
Throw a cookie in there, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, you
And
just-
I was like,
Edible
I
decorations.
like baking so much. I think it's so enjoyable like to do that. And I honestly, it's funny that you bring that up because I was like, maybe I should, because I have a friend and he's such a good cook, like
right.
legit top like chef status.
Oh,
Or-
sick.
But
Gourmet.
the thing is that he doesn't want to go into that industry because he says it's gonna ruin his joy of cooking.
Right.
But I was gonna ask him. I was like, "Can you give me lessons for cooking?" Because I think it might help. I don't know if that's the thing that I'm just following a recipe and I'm not learning by doing. But like, it's gotten to worry me because last time my mom was like cooking some birria and then all of a sudden she turns around and she's looking at me for a very long time and I can feel her eyes while I was like doing my own thing and then she's like, oh my god, and I was like, what? She was like, you need to learn how to make birria. And I was like, why?
She's like, oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, why? And she was like, because the recipe's gonna die with me if I don't pass it on.
yeah.
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 And I was like, well, my sister's really good at cooking.
Okay.
Like she is so like all
That's
the
good.
talent that I didn't get, she got it. And then I was like, well, why don't you teach my sister? And she was like, no, I don't trust her with that. That's
Oh.
because
She's gonna sell it. No.
yeah, because this
She's like,
recipe,
profit.
I guess
Instead
the
of the
recipe
family
for
recipe?
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
and she
Oh.
guarded it. It took my grandmother a lot to take it out from like the aunt that had the recipe.
Oh.
So it's like if
That's some
I
serious
don't
stuff.
have- yeah,
That's some
and
serious
I was
stuff.
like, if I don't have it, like it's gonna
all
die
hell- all
there.
hell
And I was like, oh
Wow.
my god.
Pressure.
That's
That is a lot of pressure.
You guys are hitting the books.
I gotta start knowing what's
Like,
up.
I was gonna say my mom said the same thing, but like, nah, she just told me, she was like, you gotta learn how to make lomo saltado, and I was like, oh, all right, and then she was like, I told her why, and she said like, she's like, you never know, one day you're gonna be hungry or something like that, and you gotta show that, I guess,
Yeah.
pride for whatever reason.
That's true.
So it's one of those things where I said like, you just, at least my tip is to make bomb ass lomo saltado, bomb ass food in general is one for me is like do it with love or do it with the intention of like giving or having me happy. And two is just being starving. Like if you're hungry, you make like the best. Like why I notice when I make somebody food, and I'm not hungry, it comes off alright. But if I'm starving and I'm hungry, and then they eat some of my
I feel
food,
a
they'll be
lot of
like,
things
"Whoa."
are good when
When you're just
starving.
starving.
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean like other people have tried it and they're like, "This is really good," and I'm like, I was like, yeah. But then like, cause I say that cause like for the lomo saltado, there's no like, I don't have a written recipe. Like I just legit,
Yeah.
I just cut the tomato and just like, all right, this is enough. This is good. I think this is good. You know, just wing it.
right.
See,
it
I don't
comes
think
out-
I have that. I don't
Yeah.
have that gut feeling that people have. Like,
Yeah.
oh, like a pinch or something. I'm like, what the fuck's a pinch?
Right? No,
Yeah.
I mean like me.
That's hard. isn't
Or
it?
like, oh, do it to your own liking. What the fuck does that mean? I obviously have never cooked before. I don't know what my liking is.
Right, like me and
I don't
Kevin
know,
talked
like-
about it before, where I think we talked about it where we said our moms and just like grab salt and they just go like this.
Right,
and they just
right.
know. They just know.
Oh my god,
They
I
just
saw
know.
it.
And
So,
my
yeah.
mom is like that. And I told my mom how do I make food, right? And then she was like, oh yeah, just do this. And I'm like, what's this?
What does that mean?
How much?
Yeah.
I need measurements. And I'm like,
it's years of experience.
Yeah, it's like
to do
experience.
that.
Just know,
And
yeah.
have you guys ever helped your like parents like make food?
Yeah,
Yep.
And then they see like échale sal and you're doing it like cuánta, and then she's like looking at you.
She's like,
"Ah,
more?"
está bien."
I know. And you're just like,
Yeah.
and it's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
looking-
funny because I saw this meme and it was like, oh, Latinos or Hispanics don't measure their condiments or like their spices.
No.
They just have their ancestors
Yeah,
said,
you just
"Yeah,
know
mija."
it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Like, that's it,
Poquito
mija.
más.
That's true though. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny because like now, like, I see myself doing that. Like,
Right.
before I used to be like, "Why my mom's just doing this," and I'm just like, I see it now, and I'm like, I think, all right, that's good, and I'm
Oh my
like,
god,
just
now
pour
that
it.
I'm thinking
And I'm
about
like,
it, did
wow.
my ancestors like forgot about me? Like they deserted me?
They've
were
left
just
you
like,
behind.
"Oh, I don't know if she's got
Left
it."
you behind,
You,
Yeah.
you already talked to ghosts. Like, what else you
Yeah,
want?
you know what? I think that was your gift. That was a great idea.
Try to fucking talk to them.
You can talk
because,
to
like,
God?
yo, we need some business to take care of.
I didn't know what's
some
going
lessons.
on
I
right
didn't know
here.
what's going on because I really want to learn how to cook and I really enjoy it. It's just never comes out
Right.
good.
just don't give up. Keep
Yeah,
trying it.
keep trying, you know.
Awesome.
Honestly,
Or
yo, something will come out good.
Start with something
Wait,
small too.
right.
You know, like if you can start with pancakes.
Do some
I guess.
grilled cheese.
You
no?
know, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do some eggs.
Because
Yeah.
it's like one of those things where it's like.
Well, I think that's like the problem because I know how to do basic stuff like an egg or whatever.
Word.
But like, I'm the kind of person who doesn't get bored by eating the same thing over and over again.
right.
So you want to try something
so I'm
else,
like, oh yeah, and then so I'm like, oh, I can survive off of this if
Right.
I'm hungry.
Right.
However, it's gotten to the point where like now it's like, okay, dude,
I
you're
need
an
to eat something
adult,
else.
and like you need some diversity, and like
You
at some
change it up,
point,
yeah.
it would be nice to make a meal for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And like if they don't eat it, that's gonna be shitty.
Yeah.
Or like they
I would be-
forcefully eat it, and what if they get sick? Like I don't want
they,
that
get,
shit.
they get salmonella.
Oh
the end of it.
shit.
And that's a representation of my fucking love.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I mean, just keep trying. Try some new
Yeah,
stuff out.
keep trying.
Do you- I don't know what to say. I mean, take a cooking class. I mean,
That's
What?
what I'm saying. I'm
Your
like, I don't know
your
what's
chef on
missing.
me. No, your
Yeah.
chef on me. Just keep trying it.
try tell the
'cause-
chef on me.
'cause
Try cooking class.
It goes back to that thing where it's like once you try it and like you do something small. It's like I had a teacher that told me like about engineering, like students how they started off. They started off with like tiny little easy projects, and that gives them the confidence to go do bigger projects. So it's kind of the same thing with cooking. Like you cook the small things, and then you slowly go to the gourmet style, which is like the expensive stuff.
That's true. I guess either
Right.
like it's even harder because my sister's so good at it.
Oh, so it's like a shadow.
Yeah.
I
Because
see that.
sometimes I'll be like, oh, like cookies are hard to make, and she was like,
Right.
no, they're not. Like those shits are easy. Like you can make cookies out of anything. You can just do whatever. And I was like,
Because they're like,
Hey, she got to do it like that.
Yeah, do that.
She
like,
got
I
to do it like
can't make a
that.
fucking single chocolate chip cookie. What am I doing with my life?
You can always buy them, so you're good. No.
That's true.
buy
That's
them.
true.
Buy them from McDonald's, put them in the oven, take them out, be like, all right, they're good. I'm from Starbucks.
I
Starbucks
forgot. I
cookies are
forgot
good.
McDonald's had. We're gonna
Okay.
end it at that point.
Starbucks cookies.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. This is a 1 year, bro. Hopefully we could go on
Good luck,
longer,
guys.
harder. Thank you,
Yeah.
Steven. Thank you
Let's
for
try to
coming
go.
on.
Let's go another year.
Lace, baby. Peace.
Doses.
Deuces.
Bye.